I cover it up. I say, oh, I need a bunch of those. Let me go make a bunch of those. I don't know what you're doing. So then I can add them all up. Cool. Okay, maybe. All right. So we've got the mean. Keep a tally where we are. We got the mean, we got mu and x bar. By the way, we are gonna. I think I've decided that I'm gonna keep the office upstairs for the intercession. So in a while, I'm gonna kind of take us on a little field trip. We're gonna go see where that is. We're gonna go see where the Mass Study Center is. We can go upstairs in there. I forgot to stop by there and see if they're open. I don't think they will be, but by the way, did you guys get my email about the Mass Study Center is opening at 12:45? Because they thought that, they forgot it was Jeff, and I like to let us out a little early. Maybe, again, don't get used to yesterday. All right. What we're talking about right now are, what does the mean give me a feel for a set of data? It gives me a feel for where what is. The middle. I love it. Another way to get a feel for the middle is something called the median. And the median, what's the median in the highway? Middle. So the median is the middle number. And to be honest, we've already seen this. We already calculated this once today. Because the number that's right in the middle should be what percentile? 50th. So another name for the median is P50. The symbol for median is like an X bar that had a rough night. Kind of messed up his little hat. So the median is just the number that's in the middle. So if I had, for example, the number 7, 8, 9, remarkably enough, the median is, holy shit. Now if I had, if I had the numbers 11, 15, 17, and 19, what would the median be? 16, 11. So it's the number in the middle. So if you don't have a number that's in the middle, then the number in the middle of the two in the middle is in the frickin' middle. Holy shit. That's the middle of the middle. Can't get more middle than that. I like it. So that would be 16. What about if I had, what you got, Jeff? I don't know, man. Good. You need to sort it first.
Yeah.
Right? This doesn't make any sense if it's not in order. So there are 5 numbers. There is a middle. So what's the middle number?
10.
There's a middle, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. So if there's an odd number of numbers, there will be a middle number. If there's an even number, you'll have to average 2.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice kind of thing to remember. Okay, now, why does the median exist if it's supposed to do the same kind of thing the mean does? Try to figure out where the middle of data is. We live in San Diego, or, close to it anyway, maybe. Anybody ever go to the coast and look at some of those houses? And just me, I like to go to La Jolla, go to the beach, and then I walk by some houses, and I'm like, I'm probably never going to be even invited in this house, but it's so beautiful. So when you report house prices for an area like this, you are not going to use the average house price. My God, that would be insane because you have so many high-level outliers. So the mean is affected by every data point. Any outliers will affect it and pull it in that direction. The median don't give a shit about extremes. It doesn't even give a shit about what the values are. It just wants to know which thing is in the middle. So for house prices, I would use median. You hear that all the time in the news, that this thing, the newspaper still is. Or for income. Here's a good example. Let's say you go to a company and you want to know how much money you can expect to make. And there's 3 people that work there that make this many thousands of dollars, and then there's a CEO. And you're like, how much money can I expect to make here? If I tell you the average amount of money, is that a good feel for how much money I can expect to make there as the fourth peon? No. So what would the average be? I don't know. 41? No. There's a 500 up there. You're thinking about the median. So the median would be 41,000, right? Mm-hmm. That makes sense. The mean would be 620 divided by 4 is 310 divided by 2 is 155. Yes? So the mean would be 155,000. If I tell you, oh yeah, it's an average of 155,000, I'm like, holy shit, dude. No, that's a complete lie, right? Median would be better because it doesn't get affected by the outliers. Okay. Cool. Maybe. All right. Now, let me ask you what might seem kind of a silly question. Do you see how both of these have to be numerical data? There is actually a method that works for non-numerical data and numerical data. And that is called the ice cream. No, it's called the mode. I always think about pile and mode. Mode is the number that occurs the most, or the thing that occurs the most. Do I have too many C's or R's? All right, forget about occurring. Oh, well, too bad. Failed spelling for today. So, for example, if I went out to a parking lot and I saw 80 Fords, 30 Chevys, and 2 Pintos, what's the mode? What's the modal type of car? I already forgot what it said. I think it was Chevys. Chevys. The one that occurred the most. So this is the only measure of center that works for non-numerical data. Obviously, it works for numerical data also. So 1, 2, 2, 3. What's the mode? Polish. So the mode. There's no symbol for the mode. One semester, students and I kind of created our own symbol for it, but we'll see what you guys think. What about this one? Yeah, so then, therefore, it is not just unimodal, it is bimodal, right? Be jealous. So the modes would be 1 and 2. What about this one? Yeah, modes 2. I like it. So, no, it wouldn't be trimodal because there's a clear winner.
2, 3, 2.
So here's a tie for top spot. Here there's a clear winner too. So the mode is 2 in this one. We do go up to trimodal, and after trimodal we just say ain't no mode, right? So what mode is trying to figure out is a very different way to figure out a center. It's trying to figure out where the data seems to be clustering. Is there a place where data is clustering? So for ages at a college, the modal class should be towards like 18, 19, 20. Because most people at college are going to be coming right out of high school, right? So that would be the modal class that would be there. The average age would be higher than that, obviously. Right? Because some of us like to go back and take classes because we're crazy. All right. Let's see. Medium mode. I think that's it for them. Good. Did I do that other one? Oh, we didn't do this with you yet. All right. Don't worry. This is the answer key for that sheet we did that I emailed out yesterday. On the other side is a whole worksheet I sort of forgot I made. It's a percentiles worksheet. So let's do this. Let's end today doing this, and then we'll do our little field trip. This side is just for you. It's just the answer key for that sheet. By the way, I think we got through 2.5. I think.
Wait a minute now.
And then the woman is doing what that 7.
Yes.
Like,
But if you finish it
Oh,
early.
so I got this right. Yay me. Even though I just put the names of them down, I didn't put why.
Oh, yeah.
But I just put statistic, population. Like, that makes sense.
right?
Oh, guys. Don't do part A. Let's just cut to the chase on this. I'm not going to make you do another histogram right away. Don't do part A on this. You with me?
God bless you.
Okay. I felt like I should sneeze. Start with part B, but you are going to have to put that data in. It should have had enough. You guys, what happened? Did you guys have? No. Okay. I'll give you some. So start with part B, but you will need to put them in order, the data.
Wait.
Oh.
I swear you just showed us that.
Here, let's get some practice here. So let me see, let me take it back. All right. So here, so put stat right there. Edit,
Go down to.
or just hit enter. See how it's already highlighted?
Uh-huh.
And now go up to L1, hit the up arrow, and then hit clear. Enter. So now you can put all this data in till L1, and then you can tell it to sort.
Okay.